It is good. Words that God said just before evening. Then it was evening, and now it is morning. We have the gift of a brand new day. Just a little more time. This is the Reverend Dr. Laverne Corrine, Williams Foster Hall, Harvey Brown Fontaine Turner, Hill Holt McCain. Let us get right to the teachings and the preachings of King Solomon, a son of King David, from the book of Ecclesiastes, which he delves into the real meaning of life, the study of life, every aspect of life. And he starts this book by saying, everything is meaningless. This morning we will continue listening to King Solomon's teachings and preachings and how he feels about wisdom. And so we're going to pick up with chapter 8, and we'll try to get through verses 1 through 10. It is a rather long chapter. So pick up your Bibles and pivot with me, starting with verse 1, chapter 8. Who is like the wise man? Who knows the explanation of things? Wisdom brightens a man's face and changes his hard appearance. Obey the king. Obey the king's command, I say, because you took an oath before God. Do not be in a hurry to leave the king's presence. Do not stand up for a bad cause, for he will do whatever he pleases. Since a king's word is supreme, who can say to him, "What are you doing?" Whoever obeys his command will come to no harm, and the wise heart will know the proper time and procedure. For there is a proper time and procedure for every matter, though a man's misery weighs heavily upon him. Since no man knows the future, who can tell him what is to come? No man has power over the wind to contain it, so no one has power over the day of his death. As no one is discharged in time of war, so wickedness will not release those who practice it. All this I saw as I applied my mind to everything done under the sun. There is a time when a man lords it over others to his own hurt. Then, too, I saw the wicked buried those who used to come and go from the holy place and receive praise in the city where they did this. This, too, is meaningless. Chapter 8, verses 1 through 10. I have themed this particular book, Ecclesiastes, for me, knowing everything that I do and everything that's going on in this nation and in this world. I have themed this chapter for me. God, feed my good. Feed the good of this nation, feed the good of this world. Ecclesiastes tells us, King Solomon does, that everything is meaningless unless you have God in the center. So I ask God on this day, as I do every day, keeping it embraced within the palms of my prayers, God, feed the good in me. God, feed the good that's in this nation. God, feed the good that dwells in this world. God, feed our good so that just before evening, we will all hear you say, "It is good. It is good." This is the Reverend Dr. Laverne Corrine, Williams Foster Hall, Harvey Brown Fontaine Turner, Hill Holt McCain, embraced all day long within the palms of my prayers. God, feed my good. God, feed my good, feed the good of this nation, and feed the good of this world.